So far on Icons Unplugged, I've had the privilege to have conversations with a lot of icons. But this time, I not only have an icon sitting here, but a proud owner of an iconic place of Bengaluru, which is Veena Stores, Mr. Pradeep sitting here. Welcome to Icons Unplugged, Pradeep sir.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be the owner of one of the most iconic places of Bangalore, Veena Stores?
I feel very proud.
So it's almost started in 1977.
Yeah.
So next year we are going to complete 50 years. So must be amazing, no sir?
Sure.
So as when you started, you are the second generation. Veena
Yeah.
Stores was actually started by your father.
Father, yeah.
Okay. And you must be studying around that time, if I'm not wrong.
I was in 5th standard.
Okay. And you started to be a part of Veena Stores when you completed your graduation, or you were also a part of it while you were in
Yeah, I
school?
was studying in the school only. I was do part-time. Before the school starts, before going to school, I used to come with my father and open the shop and used to help him. And 8:30 the school started. So I should go, get ready and go. And after come back from the school, I should finish my homework and all studies. And again, I should come back to the shop and stay with my father till it was closed.
Sir, Veena Store has been a case study for us because I remember, right from my childhood, I've been enjoying the idli and vadas, the two dipped in chutney.
Yeah.
And I used to joke with my friends that this is, one of those rare vadas, you can have it with one spoon also. And I think the chutney has been a case study. The place itself is a case study in many ways because one of the things is that it was named like a store because earlier it was a condiment shop.
More of condiments.
Yeah, and it was a very unassuming place to get the Bangalore's most popular idli and vade. It was like 10 by 15 kind of a
15,
place.
yeah.
So at what point did you get to know that this is going to be an iconic place? Whether was it during your childhood, or there must have been a tipping point for a place like this, Alva?
It was avagala it was very challenging. Means not too much of crowd, not people. The population was less, and used to be not media coverage also was not there. It's only to mouth.
So sir, ಜನರು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಇತ್ತಾ, ಜನರು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಇತ್ತಾ?
ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಒಂಥರ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್, ಈಗ ಜನರು ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಒಂಥರ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್.
What kind of challenge is better from a business point of view?
So ಜನ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಒಂಥರ ಮೋರ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್.
So one of the things about Veena Stores is generally if anybody Googles or anybody checks, one thing about Veena Stores is it's actually something which a lot of celebrities have enjoyed having idli and vade at Veena Stores, right from Deepika Padukone to a lot of celebrities. So which are the celebrities which have graced the store according to you?
A lot of celebrities. Even from Rajkumar, they used to take parcel from our shop.
Oh, lovely.
And Puneet used to come regularly from his childhood days.
Acha.
After every Sunday after finishing his playing cricket, he used to come with his friends.
So sweet.
And Deepika Padukone from her school days.
Innu parcel ತಗೊಂತಾರಾ ಸರ್ ಅವರು?
Yeah. And whenever she'll sit in the car and food.
Yeah, I think that's another thing about the store, right? There are people irrespective of strata, they would actually come, either they will have it in their cars or they will get in the store and have it. It's something which is like a stop if people are passing by Malleshwaram or any of and I think even the timings are earlier they were limited, right? Or was
Same
it
timings, morning 6:30 to 12. Again, evening 3:30 to 9.
so there is a gap in between.
Yeah.
And that's something which gives a lot of time for freshness because at any given point of time people come, they will get their fresh idlis.
Yeah, but it's my father's advice. Better to close the shop and you also take some rest because staff will they'll get rest. It's open full day or timings, but you don't get rest. So better you should close the shop and you also take some rest.
ಸರ್ QSRದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಅ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯೂ ದಟ್ people now are wanting to have a lot of chain of stores. Matte there is this hurry to show scalability and show growth, and Bangalore being the startup capital of the country, there's always a pressure of wanting to get. I think even the store expanded only during the COVID time, because there was a particular shop which got vacant. Otherwise, you always operated from a small place. So how was that journey, and what about the scalability factor?
Scalability and now we didn't open different branches. So alle pakkadalle we got the place due to that COVID vacated. So adanna now toಗೊಂಡು we expanded.
So COVID actually was a blessing in disguise.
For me.
But the business was a lot of challenging when it came to the COVID time.
Yeah, sure. So it was only parcel and nobody used to come. And almost for 2.5 months we closed the shop.
Yeah, this industry was severely hit during COVID. But was there any change in the menu in the later years, or is it something which you
so
kept
we
a
were
very
doing only limited time? It was only limited menu because only parcel takeaway. So we were doing only limited items.
Yeah. So what is the secret behind the success of Veena Stores? So because I feel that idli is actually a very simple food.
Very simple food and very.
But in a category which is so simple and so available, in that scenario, what is the secret behind the success of this?
Now adanna my father quality ಬಗ್ಗೆ was very particular. So no compromise in the ingredients or anything. Whatever rate may be, the should be best ingredients.
Because I also come from a family business of food grains and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, it's very important, because the food also has a lot of to and fro, in the sense that the price keeps fluctuating. It can skyrocket at sometimes, even when you look at even basic ingredients like onion and coriander and stuff like that. So how do you mitigate these kind of challenges from a business point of view?
Once in a year we just hike the price.
Okay.
But in between, whatever happens, we should so our costs will be fluctuating.
Okay.
Our profit margin.
Okay. And you undertake, irrespective of the fluctuating profits, it's essential to maintain the quality.
No other, because daily or monthly we can't change the rates.
What has been some of the interesting, you must have had a lot of scenarios where people would have come all the way, traveled to eat specific idli. There must be some interesting stories which you would have from a Veena Stores point of view.
Yeah, it's feel very happy, but they still remember, and as soon as they come back from abroad, they straight away come from airport.
Acha. So as soon as they alight from the airport, this is like, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಕ್ಷಿಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ.
ಬಂತ ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ದರಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಿನ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ.
So sweet.
So ಖುಷಿ ಆಯ್ತು.
So given this scenario, is it something which probably 5 years from now, or probably going forward, is there any plan of having chain of stores, or you are happy with what you have currently, and is it something which you kept in mind?
At present, no branching out. Only sadhya no immediate plans. Future we'll see. If my daughter also finished her degree, so she has done M.Com. So and she's a little bit helping me.
Wonderful. So history is repeating itself, like you helped your father.
I helped my father. She's helping me.
So as a student of business, I should ask you this, because there's always this pressure, because when I also did my MBA, is it good to immediately get into your father's business, or is it something which you work for a certain number of years in a corporate and then join the business? I'm sure there are pros and cons of each of these. But I'm sure this worked for you brilliantly. But what is your experience? If you could share, it would be a delight to hear.
Yeah, for some say if you go and work outside, it's better. But for in my case, as soon as my graduation, I joined my father.
So it worked perfectly.
Yeah.
So sir, when you joined your father in this, in this business, there's always a change in terms of every generation brings its in its new ideas. Like, for
Yeah.
example, there's a huge difference now. There's a lot of discussions between
generation gap,
millennial, Gen Zs and stuff like that.
That is there. That is
Okay.
always there. Even my daughter have.
Yeah.
So I had
There's
with my father. Now my daughter has having with me.
By the time a man realizes his father is right, he has a son who thinks his father is wrong. So,
Yeah.
so that's the beauty of life. So, what are the changes or ideas which your daughter would have given you, and you might disagree with that? Probably expansion could be one of them, is what I am assuming.
Yeah, because my father, I had a different because when I was young, I told my father, "Sir, we'll open full day.
Full day.
No, don't want break."
Acha, okay.
Then he said, "Okay, if some break means that because
The
staff they'll get the minimum that amount of rest, and you will not be getting. And one more thing is when one person comes 5 minutes late, the other person goes after him. He has come 5 minutes late. I will also come 5 minutes late.
Okay, so the dynamics of staffing and everything is important.
So better
You give
close at one time and open at one time. So nobody gets less or more. And you will also be getting
a breather, basically.
and some.
And it's a very demanding industry because people think,
We should get up early. We should get up early. The day starts very early.
How's a typical day, sir, if I may ask? What time do you start your day then?
So we have 5 o'clock.
Wonderful. Yeah, so that's what people generally feel, that restaurants is
all
a great
365
business.
days.
All the 365 days, no break. So people
Only if I am out of station, then okay, break. Otherwise,
okay, so there's no break, and the business looks very rosy from the outside. Looking at the cash ringing, but the amount of effort which goes behind the scene is crazy.
Nobody
right?
knows.
So, what is the difference which you see? The Bangalore food scene is crazy. I see people going for a hoskote biryani at 4 o'clock in the morning, and that also has a huge queue. I think in your case, I think you saw queues, earlier even than Apple stores for that matter. But the Bangalore food scene is crazy. So, there must be a huge difference in the type of crowd on weekdays as well as weekends too, right?
Weekends will be more.
Okay.
Because the weekdays only the local crowd.
Okay.
So weekends will be the more outer who stay far away.
Okay.
So they get free only on weekends.
And I'm told, and I've seen it myself, I think last time I was there, I've seen people coming all the way from Whitefield to all,
so
the
come
farthest
from other
places.
they'll come in the weekend only.
Yeah. But what do you think makes people, come all the way? Because at the end of the day, it's a staple food. It's idli. So what do you think? Is it? When did you realize that this popularity is gone really berserk? Was it any particular year, or was it a particular time?
It's a gradual this thing. It's not a sudden.
And Malleshwaram is definitely a hotbed of a lot of darshinis, and there are quite popular joints also. But despite that, you maintained and managed to keep a hold on your customers, I would say.
If you maintain your quality, then that is this thing, backbone. If you maintain your quality, then only you can stand. Otherwise, it's very difficult.
So, sir, from a sales point of view, which are the top 3 items, highest selling items as far as
Idli vada, chocho bhat.
Idli vada and chocho bhat. And just for a sake of getting the mathematics right, probably what is like an average number of plates which are like sold in a day?
So I don't count.
You stop counting after a certain number, I would say.
And one more thing, I told we'll do branches.
Okay.
And my father said, putting 2 legs in 2 boats, it's very better. You look after one shop, and you can
scalability,
quality. I think you can be, because workers, they don't have that. They will not think it's our shop and do.
Correct.
So our presence is a must.
Yeah, as long as you are there. So you're saying that the ownership actually makes a lot of difference. In a franchisee kind of a format, probably you tend to lose quality to chase scalability.
If you are only interested in making money, then okay, you do branches. Otherwise, okay, if you just Only you look after one shop and better you see the quality.
ಸರ್ ಒಂದು ತುಂಬ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ, ಇದು ವೀಣಾ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ಸ್ ಹೆಸರು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂತು?
ವೀಣಾ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್.
ಹೌದು.
ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಯಾಕೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಅಂದರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಕಾಂಡಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇತ್ತು.
ಹೌದಾ? ಓಕೆ.
ಯಾ. ಸೊ ಇಡ್ಲಿ ವಾಸ್ ದ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಐಟಮ್. ಕಾಫಿ ಜೊತೆ ಕಾಂಡಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕಾಫಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇಡ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಅದು ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಜುವಲಾಗಿ ತಿಂಡಿಗೆ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದಂಗೆ ಸೊ ಕಾಂಡಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಯಿತು, ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ತಿಂಡಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯಿತು.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಿಬ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ರೈವಲ್ರಿ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆಯೊಡನೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನನಗೆ ಪ್ರದೀಪ್ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ನೀವು?
ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಹೆಸರು ಅದೇ ಉಳಿತು, ಅದು ಹೋಟ್ಲು ಆಗೋಯ್ತು.
ಬಟ್ ಸರ್ ಅದು ಹೆಸರಿಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಇದು ವೀಣಾ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಬಿಗ್ ಪೇಟ್ರನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಅಂತ. ಇವಾಗ ಚೌಡಯ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಶೋ ಇರಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೋಸ್ಟರ್ ಬೇಕಾದರೆ ನೋಡೋದು ವೀಣಾ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತಂತ. ಮತ್ತು ಎನಿ ಪೋಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಪುಟ್ ಇನ್ ವೀಣಾ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನಿ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕಲ್ ಶೋ ಅದು ಹಿಟ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ನಿಜಾನ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ನಮಗೂ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಎ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಲವರ್, ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಆ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಮಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲೇ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗೋಡೆಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಪೇಸ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಈಗ 4 years ಆಯಿತು. ಈಗ ಅದನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತಲೇ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತಲೇ ಒಂದು ಜಾಗ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪುಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪೋಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್.
ಒಳ್ಳೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ.
ಹೌದು.
ಸೊ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಮೈಟ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ
ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಇದಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಏನೋ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ಲಸ್ ನಮಗೂ ಅದೊಂಥರ ಏನೋ ನಮಗೂ ಒಂದು ಅದರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಸಂತೋಷ.
Such a happy and sweet thought that is. So this is a natural thing, right? You are a big patron of music. ಮತ್ತೆ you also enjoy Esther songs, Kishore Kumar, Mohammed Rafi,
old songs.
So which are your favorite singers?
ಸೊ ಹಾಗಂತ ಇದು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಐ ಲೈಕ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ, ಕಿಶೋರ್, ಮುಖೇಶ್, ರಫಿ, ಆಲ್.
And you also listen to Kannada music?
Yeah, old
Kannada retro music ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು? Sir, if I am planning to start a new restaurant or a place which is like a QSR kind of a thing in Bangalore, what are the things which I need to keep in mind as an entrepreneur to start something like this?
That you should have that passion first ಅದು ಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತು ಜೊತೆಗೆ you want that your presence is a must. Only you can't live only to the workers and run the show.
Okay.
But your presence is a must. So it makes a difference.
Sir, lot of people say ನೀವು ರೆಸ್ಟೋರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರೆ ನಿಮಗೂ ಅಡುಗೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಅದು ನಿಜಾನಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ವರ್ಕರ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ
ಟೇಕ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ಅ ರೈಡ್.
they'll take a ride.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ವರ್ಕರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ದೇ ಆರ್ they've been very loyal to you. They've been a part of Veena Stores for a very long time, is what I'm assuming. Typically, when you're hiring people, do you hire people from Bangalore or up country is what you
North
get people
India,
from? Yeah.
But still now we are hiring only Kannada is ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರೇ local thing.
That is to bring out the best of the local flavors. Correct, alva? Okay. But is there any difference when you see that if people come from different parts of the country and start cooking the South Indian food, is there any difference in taste which you realize? Because
ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Nothing is impossible.
Correct. So it's something which can be trained.
ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲೋದು ಆಯಿತು. ಬಟ್ ಮುಂಚಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲೇ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಜನ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಸರ್, ನಿಮ್ಗೊಂದು ವಿಷಯ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಐ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ಡ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ವೆಜ್ ನೂಡಲ್ಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ದರ್ಶಿನಿ ನಿಯರ್ ಮೈ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸರ್ಪ್ರೈಸಿಂಗ್ಲಿ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ನೂಡಲ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ದರ್ಶಿನಿ. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಬಿಲೀವ್ ಇಟ್? But generally, they say that you shouldn't expect a dosa at a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
But
Correct.
what if
And
the
that is,
darshan is? But what if the darshan is making the best Chinese food you can have?
ಏನು ಮನ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾರ್ಗ. ಈಗ ಮನ್ಸು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ. ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಡನ್.
ಅದು ನಿಜ ಸರ್. But in the food industry, the changing taste of people is very evident. There was a time, sir, ಇವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ there used to be this gobi Manchurian outlets in Bangalore.
Yeah.
There was a time, there was a phase when suddenly momos became very, they are like the flavor of the season. So there is a phase where everybody, tends to enjoy a certain kind of food. How come idli, vada, and dosa, they are always evergreen, for that matter? They don't need a season, they don't need a reason, they say.
Like old film songs, they are evergreen. So ಹೊಸದು ಏನೇ ಬಂದರೂ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆಂಪ್ರವರಿ.
ಸರ್, ವಾಟ್ ಅ ಬ್ರಿಲಿಯಂಟ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು.
ಹಳೆ ಹಾಡು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹಳೆ ಇಡ್ಲಿ ವಡ ಈ ಡಿಶ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎನಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎವರ್ಗ್ರೀನ್.
ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಊಟ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ವೆದರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸಾಕು.
ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಎ ವೆದರ್, ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್ ವೆದರ್.
Where does the family actually hail from, sir?
From Sirsi.
Sirsi.
My father, he came and settled in Bangalore 70 years back. So we are born and brought up in Bangalore only.
Yeah. So you are the second generation of the first generation Veena Stores.
Father started, I am continuing my father's business. And now my daughter is also helping me.
Okay. And I'm going to see that there is going to be a major expansion with Veena Stores also. But I think the major factor will be what kind of menu changes which you are going to bring. But I'm very happy with the current menu.
Yes. But the more menu, then ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, it will not possible to maintain the quality.
ಹೌದು ಸರ್, ನಂದು ಯಾವುದು ಫೇವ್ರೆಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಇದೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದೇ ಇದು ಮೆನು, ಇಡ್ಲಿ, ವಡೆ,
ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಮೆನು,
ಚೌಚೌಬಾತ್.
ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಫೈನ್ ದಟ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಕ್ಲೀನಾಗಿ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ದ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಮೋರ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್.
ಸರ್, ಇದು ಇಷ್ಟು ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಯಾವತ್ತು ಕೇಟ್ರಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಯಾಕೆ?
ಸೊ ಕೇಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಒಂದು ವಿಂಗ್ ಇಡಬೇಕು, ದಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ವರ್ಕರ್ಸ್ ಸಪ್ರೇಟಾಗಿ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಬಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಏನು ನಮಗೂ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಸಾಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ.
You already have your plate full. So it is literally having your plates full and getting into another stream would have been very difficult, I suppose. So if there is one thing which you would like to change about the current industry, what is the kind of challenges? Because I think there was a lot of hue and cry when GSTs were introduced. From a taxation point of view, how
part and parcel of the industry is then ಇದೆಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಮೇನ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಇಸ್ ದ ಲೇಬರ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ.
So from a challenges point of view, labor and staff is
the main.
When you say labor is, that's something which I keep hearing from people who are within the food and the restaurant industry. But what is the challenge? You're saying that getting the right kind of talent is the problem. Retaining the talent.
Retaining is the biggest challenge. And nowadays the workers, they don't have that passion or something. They just come for time pass. Mobile is the biggest
distraction.
They can just and they ನಮ್ಮದು ಅಂತ ಅವರು ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ನೆವರ್. ಸೊ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸೊ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಮುಂಚೆ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲಸದವರು ಓನರ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ದುಡಿತಾರೆ, ಈಗ ಕೆಲಸದವ್ರಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ದುಡಿಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿಯಾಗಿಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ.
It's not customer satisfaction alone, it's employee satisfaction also is a big challenge. But I have also read a brilliant quote which says that if you keep your employees happy, they will make it a point that their customers are happy. So it is like a vicious circle, they say. Sir, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ತುಂಬ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇತ್ತು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫಾದರ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ನೀವು ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆದ್ರಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫಾದರ್ ಜರ್ನಿ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು?
ಅವರು ಒಂದು 10 ವರ್ಷ ಇದ್ದಾಗಲೇ ಅವ್ರ ಊರಿಂದ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಫಾದರ್ಗೆ ಇಸ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ವೆರಿ ಅರ್ಲಿ.
So sorry
he
to say.
doesn't remember also them. So very early stages, and then our family they took care of him. And one he jagala ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು he came to Bangalore. So and he worked here in some famous doctor was there, Dr. Shivajirao.
Correct.
Korvanji.
Yeah.
In his house he was working and he used to do household work and should prepare food. So adu ಮಾಡ್ದ then he wanted to do his own. So the doctor he only supported him, helped him, he gave money. And he opened a hotel, proper hotel, not a small hotel in Sampike Road.
Acha.
Sampike Road, 11th cross. So he ran it for 18 years.
Oh wow. Okay.
Before this, now
Before
this
Veena
40
Stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 18 years old hotel was there.
Wonderful. Okay.
So at one point of time, what happened? He gave a surety to his friend for a loan, and he ran away.
Oh God. Okay.
So the bank fellows he told my father to clear the dues. So no choice. So he has to
Sell the place.
Sell the place, and he moved to a smaller place.
Oh. And rest is history.
Rest
they
is
say.
history, yeah.
What a brilliant story this is. But how involved is father in the business now?
Now is really aged. So
Of course.
Yeah, he comes once in a while, but he's at home.
No, the father shade is very important. They say, "Lan nedಬೇಕು."
Oh.
So I'm sure
Due to
that
health factor and age factor.
But he must be very happy to be at the place. Is
Yeah.
what I'm assuming because. With great adversity comes great opportunity, they say.
Correct.
And he made a killing by that, I think, by 10. I think in a way it actually worked because it was a smaller place. Must have had economies of scale in terms of cost cutting and stuff like that. And all the more, because when a space is limited and people see the crowd and, in this industry, people assume and they come to know that, the food is...
So after repaying the loan and what the small amount he left, but he couldn't do a big hotel. So he did a small shop. And he thought, okay, I'll do a...
Small is beautiful, ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ.
But he didn't expect that ಈ ಥರ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ
ಅಂತ ಇವತ್ತು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ because destiny had some other plans. But sir, while we speak about so many the positives, it could have also been that probably it might for a person like you, do you get to travel, do you get to have a good work life balance also? Because Sunday is it open or is
Sunday only morning we are working.
Okay,
Evening
so Sunday half a day you get. That's the only day you get, I suppose, because 365 days it's open. So do you get a chance to travel? Do you get a chance to, you have a hobby of music, for all you know?
Sundays any music program is there,
ನೀವು ಖಂಡಿತ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅವಕಾಶ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ಹಾಡು ಹಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ಅದೇ ಬೇರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಗೋ.
Okay. Typically, if you travel, where do you get to travel, sir? Where do you go?
ಹಾಗಂತ ಇಂಥ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಅಂತೇನಿಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ನೇಟಿವ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಹೋಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬ್ಯುಸಿ ಶೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್. ಸೊ ಸಮ್ ಯು ಗೋ ಟು ಯುವರ್ ನೇಟಿವ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್.
Which is Sirsi, right?
Sirsi, yeah.
Okay. How often do you get to go to your native place then?
No, only any important functions are there. Otherwise, can't.
How even the marriage was arranged? What was the story behind?
Arranged.
So the story of Pradeep sir is that he accepted life as it came.
Yeah.
Right. So there weren't any dramatic moments. You chose a very simple and a Kannadiga life, I would say, for that matter.
Still now, I am no simple. So no, idilla.
Simplicity, they say, is the ultimate sophistication. it takes a lot to be simple. So I think there's a lot of energy in simplicity, and whatever you've done is, I think, sensational. And to carry the baton forward must have also, taken a lot of discipline, because it doesn't come easy with the way you say that you need to get up at early in the morning at 5 o'clock, and ensuring that it is like a clockwork, right? You can't miss a day, you can't miss a beat, and to
discipline
ensure
should be there. Otherwise, it's very difficult.
discipline, hard work, determination.
Correct.
I think everything, what
everything
you
counts.
said, it you actually make money when you do a lot of boring stuff, they say. And whatever looks boring is what helps you in the creation of money. So that's something which we could learn from your life.
ದುಡ್ಡು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮನಿ ಈಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ರಿ, ಬಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ I get love and affection from the customers. That is more valuable.
Oh. So beautifully said. So ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಓಕೆ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ
is earning
money, ಬಟ್ ಆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಸಿಗೋದು, ಆ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ.
For a customer to compliment saying that sir, this chutney is the best in the world, I think is the...
ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ,
ಬರೀ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸೋಕ್ಕೆ. ಓಕೆ,
ಬಂದು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಕಾಫಿ ಏನೋ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟಾಕ್ ಟು ಮೀ. ಆ ಥರ ದಟ್
the place is built that kind of affection, that kind of relationship.
ಒಂಥರ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಥರ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್.
Yeah. That is the reason even people, as soon as they come to India, from abroad, they immediately make it a point visiting the place.
Yeah, correct.
That's quite brilliant, sir. Sir, ನನಗೆ ಟೈಫಾಯ್ಡ್ ಆದಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ನೀವು 2 months ನೀವು ಬರೀ ಇಡ್ಲಿನೇ ತಿರ್ಬೇಕಂತ. ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಇನ್ 4th standard ಅವಾಗ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಲಿಟ್ರಲಿ ದಟ್ ಗಾದೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ರೋಗಿ ಬಯಸಿದ್ದು ಹಾಲು ಅನ್ನ, ವೈದ್ಯ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಹಾಲು ಅನ್ನ. ಹಾಗೆ ನೀವು ಏನು ಬರೀ ಇಡ್ಲಿ ವಡೆನೇ ತಿನ್ನೋದಾ?
ನಾವು ಅಂಗಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಂಡಿ, ರಾತ್ರಿ ಊಟ ಅಂಗಡಿಯಲ್ಲೇ.
ಸೊ ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಜೆಲಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು.
ಓನ್ಲಿ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಊಟ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮನೇಲಿ ತಿಂತೀನಿ.
So I'm very jealous of you, because ನಮ್ ಕೇಳಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ idli vade is a favorite breakfast of us. In fact, what happens is, in my previous podcast I had also mentioned to my friend Vasanti that though I am a Gujarati, I am born and brought up in Bangalore. ನಮಗೆ ಜಿಲೇಬಿ, ಗಾಠಿಯಾ, ಫಾಫ್ಡಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಷ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ ನಮಗೆ ಇಡ್ಲಿ ವಡೆನೇ ಬೇಕು. In fact, there are friends of mine who called it that this is jannat ka khorak, it's like the food from the heavens anta. But when you get to travel, what is your favorite food? What is the kind of food you really like eating?
ನಮಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ದೋಸೆ ಬೇರೆ, ನಾರ್ತ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಫುಡ್ ಅಥವಾ ದೋಸೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಇಡ್ಲಿ ವಡೆ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ಲೇಬೇಕು ನಮ್ಗೆ, ಯಾವಾಗಲೇ ಸಮಾಧಾನ.
ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು,
ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಂದಿದ್ದಲ್ದೆ ಇಲ್ವ ಆಚೆ ಬಂದರೂ ಇಡ್ಲಿ ವಡೆ ತಿಂತೀರಾ ಅಂತ.
ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ನೀವು ಆಚೆ ಹೋದಾಗ you go it for a long period of time, or you go for a short duration of time?
Short duration.
So ಅದು ಕ್ರೇವಿಂಗು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಇವಾಗ ಅಬ್ರಾಡ್ ಹೋದಾಗ, when we come back, the first thing which you want to do is go back and eat your favorite dosa. That is the reason a lot of people come back and eat at Veena Stores also. So initially ಮಾತಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಾನೇನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡೆ, at the end of the day you got your tradition and everything rooted. But at the same time, ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾರಡಾಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ. ಆನ್ ಒನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷ್ನಲ್, ಬಟ್ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಇವಾಗ ವೀಣಾ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ಸ್ ಬರುವಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನೀವು ತುಂಬ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೂ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಇದೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಯು ಗಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಿಯೋಸ್ಕ್ ವೇರ್ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಅಡ್ವರ್ಟೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಿಲ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಅ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಹೂ ಸೋ ರೂಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನ್ is also open for technology. That's an interesting contradiction. ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ
ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ದ ನ್ಯೂ ಜನ್ರೇಷನ್ ದೇ ಲೈಕ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಆ ಕಡೆ ಹೊಸ ಈಟಿಂಗ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಕಿಯೋಸ್ಕ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಜನ್ರೇಷನ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಆನ್. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ದ ಓಲ್ಡರ್ ಜನ್ರೇಷನ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ನೌ ದೇ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟ್ರೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್. ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಅವ್ರು ನಾವು ನೋಡೋಣ, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರೈಂಗ್ ಟು.
No, I'm also amazed that there's a friend who came from Bombay to Bangalore, and he had a very interesting thing to say that Bangalore has almost become cashless, because at every place we are seeing that this people are paying through their QRs and phone pays and GPays for that matter. I think India itself has adopted technology in a big way. So this clearly shows that how we are focused towards technology.
Correct.
But sir, we genuinely wanted to thank you for serving the best idli and vada for all these years. This has been great talking to you. Thank you so much. Small gift we have for you. And it can't beat the idli and vadas you serve at Veena Stores. So, nam kadinda one small gift, sir.
Thank you so much.
Give your autograph.
What to write?
You can sign it,
Yeah.
and you can also write that lifetime free idli vada at Veena Stores.
Yes.
That should be good, sir.
Enough.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir.